I'm doing Depth vs. Herd, entertainment, things like that, and I had a talk on this channel not so long ago, and I tried to tell people that sometimes putting out facts about how Amber wronged Johnny, defamed Johnny, abused Johnny doesn't matter whatsoever to a certain group of people. And I think that group of people isn't even the minority of Amber fans. I think what this person here is saying is actually a common belief among Amber fans. And the reason I say that is because there's so much evidence about what she did wrong to Johnny and other things in her life she's done wrong. She's really hard to believe. You've got to, at least, if you're trying to be the most diplomatic person in the entire world, you give it 50-50 on it, you listen to both sides, you should still at least be feeling, there's so much evidence, I just can't take her side. So this tweet here is from Nia Williams. By the way, that is not her. That's not her portrait, if it's even a her, but I mean, probably a her. Usually you use a picture that reflects who you are. Anyway, enough about that. It says, even a man thinks he has been abused, he should shut up about it, as he will most likely be contributing to sexism in society. Men who complain about being abused should be arrested, as they are most likely abusers themselves. Then she says, Amber Heard was right. Even if I thought she did abuse Depp, I would still support her because due to power dynamics, men can't be abused by women in relationships. Period. That's it. The jury's out. No pun intended. Well, we know the jury was out on a certain decision that went the right way, but as far as the metaphorical jury that people talk about being out, she just thinks she knows. Now, I've said this on this channel. I told people, listen, we're going to keep putting facts out there, absolutely, but it just won't be able to convince some people. And this is exactly why. So essentially, Nia thinks that, first of all, men can't be abused, which they certainly can. I mean, there are women that are bigger than men. I mean, what if your wife happens to be bigger than you and stronger than you? It's not impossible. It's not likely, but she's talking in absolutes here. She doesn't use words like some, usually, the majority. If she did, that would be much better. But no, this is absolutes. That's one thing that I really got to be against. I don't like when people speak in absolutes as if it's a mathematical problem. And here's what I'm talking about. This is not this person's actual face. It's a stock photo. If you want to find things like this, what you can do is have an image search on Google. So you put the image in there and it searches for similar. In case you're wondering how people find these things, that's it. So some person took her profile pic, put it in Google search, image search, excuse me, and there you go. Stock photo. So, for what it's worth, someone pointed this out. And of course, the comments go down and down. This person tagged me, so I guess shout out to you, Sleepy Tigress. A few people reported her. Well, I don't think she's done anything to be reported, to be honest. Just to throw it out there real quick, to be serious for a second, reporting is really not a nice thing to do. She's putting a stupid opinion out there. It's silly. We know it is, but it's in every right of hers to say that. All right, let's keep going. And then this person says, also, for the men who are crying in my replies, please get beat. All right. I mean, look, it's borderline, but I'd only report if someone personally threatens me in some like really nasty way directly. She's not directly threatening someone. And this person says, what a pathetic piece of womanhood she is. Probably abuses those around her and doesn't hold herself accountable for anything. Heaven help any man or boy around her. This person says probably a fake account and written by a man, which is possible. I blocked her earlier today. That's fine. And TMI says she's definitely not a support for women. She's a blight. She's speaking in support of abuse on our sons, brothers, fathers, nephews, and all men we love and care about. Abuse knows no gender and is a crime. Period. You get a heart. And a couple more people thinking that this person was a troll. Now, I gotta say this. Obviously, You can put a picture of your cat, your dog, you could put a picture of Seinfeld if you want, and that's not you. But I think people pointed out this wasn't the portrait here because it looks like it would be a picture of somebody. So a lot of times, I think a lot of people subconsciously look at something like this and think it's the person. I mean, I've got my picture on Twitter. I don't think too many people are like, is that really him? That's probably not him. So my point is, if you've got a picture like that, I think you're thinking people will assume that's you. Anyway, to come full circle about what I was saying, this person here, taking their words at face value, doesn't believe a man can be abused. So obviously, this person's on Amber's side. And once again, if you can't convince an Amber supporter with facts and evidence, then probably they're thinking like this person, or else they'd be convinced. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. I'm on Twitter too. See, like I was saying, that's me. Trying to get to 3,000 followers, actually moving up a little bit this week. So if you want to give me a follow, please do. If you're not subscribed here on the channel, consider it. You'll get videos like this, some dry humor, sometimes funny, sometimes not. And if you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.